Welcome to the Lotus Goddess Divine Love. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome back everyone, and welcome if you're new to my channel. I do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flame Journey Charm readings. Now let's begin, and just keep in mind that this is a general reading. See what message comes through, and if this doesn't resonate, that's okay. You can have a look at one of my other readings. These readings are timeless. There's a Divine Masculine who is currently stuck where they're at. They're stuck in a certain situation, living environment. They feel like it's a tough situation to get out of. This Divine Masculine has gone into prayer. They're trying to seek for answers, guidance. They're not really sure about how to get themselves out of a certain situation, but they find themselves very lucky to know what they know now, because this Divine Masculine is just looking at clarity. They're looking at something that they didn't really notice before. So this masculine has a lot of strength in them to make a change, but they just want to make the right moves at this time. So it's like they have the strength to leave, but they want to make sure that whatever the situation is, it's like finding the best way possible to remove themselves. So yes, they can just get up and go, but this masculine, whatever the situation is, it looks very challenging, and they're trying to find a way to strategically make their way out. I see here they have more clarity about where they're at, and I feel like some of these masculines, because this energy is coming through in this reading, where they continue to something about playing a role, like they continue to play the part. They continue to put on this show that everything is fine, everything is normal, we are just doing our daily routine kind of thing, that kind of thing. But this Divine Masculine, they already have a plan, they're focused, they already know what they want, and this Divine Masculine wants out. I see here that if this person who is with Divine Masculine currently, it shows here a karmic person. If this person who is with masculine currently finds out that Divine Masculine has been like playing along or faking what they actually feel, there is going to be, I see here that they're going to, like, masculine is not going to be happy. It's like they're going to make sure that Divine Masculine feels what they feel, kind of thing. Like, why should I be happy? Or, I mean, why should you be happy if I am not happy? Why should I let you have the last laugh, kind of thing? So, this masculine, they're trying their best to strategically make their way out of a certain situation because it's very challenging. They've gone into prayer, they're trying to seek for answers, but they are grateful that they can see what they see now. I don't see love for this person. This Divine Masculine's feelings for this person has drastically changed. I see here not having love for this person, not being in love with this person, not having that kind of feelings for this person. And Divine Masculine's thinking about how there's a possibility that maybe Divine Feminine also doesn't feel the same way about me. The only thing I see here about between Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine in this reading is that Divine Masculine's focus currently is on their current situation. But when they think about you, Divine Feminine, they think about you as maybe Divine Feminine does not have feelings for me anymore. So that's the only thing I see here, because there's no communication between masculine and feminine in this reading. So this is somebody who has not been in communication with divine feminine. Maybe they didn't write to you, maybe they didn't call you, maybe they stopped emailing, texting. There is no communication at all. And I see here that divine feminine divine feminine is not reaching out to divine masculine, and divine masculine is not reaching out to divine feminine. So these two, whoever this resonates for, has been in quite the separation has been for a while, and there is no form of communication here. For divine feminine, I feel divine feminine in this reading has made that choice not to reach out to divine masculine because of the amount of time in that these two have been separated, and also because this masculine didn't make the effort to continue or to communicate with divine feminine. So it's kind of like this divine feminine maybe thinking along the lines of, well, I've been the one who's been reaching out over the years. Like, say if it was 5 years of separation, divine feminine may have been the one trying to wish divine masculine happy birthday, have a happy new year. How is your, how's life? Just thinking about you, just, a memory popped up into my mind and just wanted to see how you're doing, like that kind of thing. And I feel like this masculine put zero effort into communication. Some days they maybe didn't even respond. And I feel some of these masculines never even reached out first. Like they may have communicated with you, but it was after you reaching out to them. So for whoever this resonates for, I see here no communication starting from divine masculine, and then eventually divine feminine is like, okay, so if this is what you want, if I'm the only one trying to reach out to you, then there's no point. So this divine feminine has let go of divine masculine in terms of trying to keep that communication going in the 3D, and had let go, released it to the divine. And this divine masculine, unfortunately, they didn't really value the communication that divine feminine was giving to divine masculine at the time. Let's see what else is here in this reading. They see divine feminine as somebody who's very strong. They know that you did your best to try to keep the connection strong, keep the connection going, keep it together. They know that they've disappointed you. They know that they've made you sad, but their pride got in the way. They didn't want to admit their mistakes. They didn't want to admit that they were not. I see something about divine feminine putting in the work and effort into the connection relationship with divine masculine in the past, but masculine did not want to admit that they did not do the same. It's like they knew that they didn't do the same for you, but because of their pride, they didn't want to admit that to themselves, that they didn't give 100% in the relationship. They just tried to make it feel or sound like, to justify their actions, to make it feel like the separation was not caused by their lack of giving to the connection. But I see here that their pride got in the way, and they probably didn't want to admit it to themselves, but they do know that a lot has to do with not giving to the connection as much as divine feminine did in the past. I see here there was a lot of focus on wealth, money, abundance, material things. Divine masculine, this is a fancy divine masculine. Fancy meaning this is somebody who likes luxury. I see this divine masculine, somebody who like shiny, beautiful things. This is a divine masculine who liked a luxury type of life. I see here They may be a lot into their appearance, whoever this masculine is. I see a masculine in this reading who likes the way they look. Like okay, your masculine's very handsome, very beautiful, whoever your masculine is, but in this reading, this is somebody who knows, like they really know that it's like they're a little bit overconfident. They know that they are good looking. They know that they look good. And I feel like rather than being humble or being, I feel like humble or just their authentic self, because of their looks, I see here that they try to make themselves even shine more. It's like what I'm getting, like the example I'm getting, it's a strange example, but this is what I'm getting from this reading. The visual I got was, say if somebody's extremely tall, okay, they may be like 6'2". Imagine they're already tall, right? You know that they're tall. They may look really beautiful, may look really handsome. We already know that they're tall. But like, say say we'll use as example. Say if there's a lady who's extremely tall, and she knows that she's tall, and she finds her height very beautiful. But imagine like this person wears like, heels like this big. It's like they don't need them, but I feel like this masculine here, it's like to enhance. They feel like to enhance or make themselves stand out even more, you see? So that's what I get here. This is a masculine who's already beautiful, handsome, like, I mean, externally. So this is somebody who's more into their appearance wise. And they like to dress up, they like to look good. This is somebody who, I see divine feminine in this reading. You're very beautiful. You have this very natural beauty about you. And masculine found that, yes, they found you beautiful, but they thought you were simple, you see? Whoever this is for, I know it sounds strange, but this is what I see here, so I'll say it. This masculine, they saw the beauty in you. They know you're beautiful on the inside. They see your beauty on the outside, but they thought you were still simple. But that was then, okay? So this was the energy of something that has to do with luxury, um, outer appearance, that kind of thing. Now this divine masculine sees the beauty in your simplicity. You see the difference? They thought you were beautiful, but then they're like, oh, but this divine feminine is a little simple. But now they see the beauty in your simplicity. So they see that as beauty. This masculine is not the way that they used to be. So this was a masculine who was very focused on looks, appearance, not only their own looks, but how their life looked, how it looked from the outside, what other people thought about their lifestyle. So luxury, so this masculine may have been interested in like fancy clothes, like name brands, um, things that are very attractive, like very attractive that makes them feel good. It's like if somebody sees me with this thing or object or this kind of life, so like say for example a specific kind of car, if somebody sees me with this car, then I look even better. Like they want to always enhance their appearance in the public eye, you see, in public. So this was something of the past. Now I see this divine masculine as seeing beauty in simplicity. So masculine, I feel some of these masculines have toned it down a lot. Like their appearance may have drastically changed. You may have noticed that their clothes has become um more, I feel like, feels like comfy type clothing, like comfortable, comfy, casual. Some of these masculines, if they were somebody who liked to do fancy hairstyles, or if they have a beard, like fancy designs, or I don't know, it's just something about taking things to the next level when it comes to the way that they appear, their appearance, or maintaining their style. But now masculines toned it down, simplicity, toned it a lot down, like several notches down. And this masculine, I feel, will not be really as noticed as they usually are, or how they used to be noticed. This transformation has made them feel like the important things in life. And they see you as somebody who really understood it, who's seen it from the start. It's like, what's important to me? What's important in life besides these things that I was chasing after, or I was trying to go for, right? I see here wanting a commitment that is based, or the structure starts from trust, that there's a commitment, when the word commitment means to be loyal to each other, keeping each other in this, I feel like, comfortable place where they're able to express to one another, to love each other, to support each other, to have a strong faith. Masculine, they have cleared out a lot of their clutter. And this kind of clutter is not just internally. I see here clutter having to do with things in the physical. So the things that once attracted them, so the material things, even those clothing, the fancy hairstyles, whatever it may be, masculine has cleared those out of the way. They may have gotten rid of that fancy car. They may have gotten rid of certain things that they owned. Maybe they resold it. Maybe they just gave it away. I see here clearing out things that took them time to build. So things that they were attracted to, they may have really worked hard to obtain those things. For them, that was their goal at the time. It's like, let me work hard to get this kind of thing in my life. Like, say if there was a specific car that they wanted, right? They worked hard to get that car. And now when they have obtained it, it's like, you know what? This didn't bring me the happiness or the joy that I hoped it would bring me. Once this masculine had transformed themselves into this more authentic self, it's like, I need to get rid of these things. They no longer serve a purpose in my life. These things no longer bring me that happiness. And I feel they sense that that was just a temporary thing. It's like they worked so hard to get certain things that they felt would bring them joy, but the moment that they received them or obtained them, it's like, I don't want this anymore. Sure, certain things maybe were, they felt good for a moment, maybe like 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, month, few months, a year. It's like, okay, now I'm tired of this. Doesn't feel the same. It's not as exciting. And I feel like one thing led to another. So if they got bored with something, let me go for this now. So let me go for a motorcycle instead, you see? So, but I see it here as material things, that things that they were trying to accumulate, that they thought would make them feel like happy, successful, made them feel good because maybe other people wanted these things but they didn't have it. And this divine masculine is like, nah, this is not for me. I thought this is what I wanted, but it doesn't feel right. Like I feel like this divine masculine, something about certain items, they don't bring any kind of value to their life. Like say if this divine masculine used to collect different kind of like they had like a collection of something that would they would display, some sort of collector item that they used to display in a case somewhere. It's like now I'm looking at these collector's items that I've been collecting over the years. It's like I don't feel the joy. I don't feel excitement in these things anymore. They're just things on a shelf. Like why did I do all this to obtain these things? What was the point? Like in the end they're just things, right? So this masculine's like, I don't see the value in these things anymore. One more thing I see here in this reading, that this karmic person in this reading, there's something about keeping masculine emotionally stuck. It's like give the illusion that things are moving smoothly, but make things give the illusion that things are moving smoothly, but make things stand still. It's like creating blocks, creating some sort of obstacle, creating something to delay something. I see here delay movement, but continue to make divine masculine believe that there is movement still there. I feel like it has to do with some kind of promise, because I see here it is connected to a wish fulfillment that divine masculine was emotionally invested in. Divine masculine had this idea of something moving along, but because of maybe this promise or this idea of yes, we're doing this and this is moving along forward, but I see that this karmic person, they gave illusion that things are moving along smoothly, but there was always a block or some sort of delay here. So this is the reading for today. I hope you like this reading. If you like this reading, please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below, and thank you all for watching. Have a beautiful day. Bye.